you join me relaxing in not my Range Rover Evoque this time. I'm in Julian's Range Rover Evoque, and you'll see he's embellished it with a Sill step insert graphic here. This is a genuine one. So we've done a video, and I'll put the link up here. Remind me if I forget. I do forget. Of how to remove this Sill step. Now we have got some parts laid out on the table, and this video is all about options for embellishing your Sill step area as you get in and out your car. So let's go and have a look what we got on the table. Let's go and have a look. We've got it all set up beautifully. Look at this. Right. So your car will have one of a couple of options. So a lot of the cars come from the factory and they've just got Range Rover written in there. Can you catch that on the camera, Tyler?
Yeah.
Right, but you'll notice they've designed it to sort of sit a bit lower, and it actually sits sort of sub-flush. There's like a gap there, as if they were going to put something in it, and indeed they did. And on my Range, I should have cleaned that. Look at that. That's terrible. Look at that. Oh, it has had some use and abuse. So on some models, this whole plastic bit, which just poppers in, and I've done the video. I've broken that one, and then I took that out, not you as well, Tyler, right? And that just poppers out. These are illuminated, so you get a nice funky backlit blue LED thing going on there, and that's very cool. And you can see how they're all folded over, so they don't just sort of sit in, and you have to buy the whole plate like that. So you might pick up some of those on eBay, some illuminated ones. Have a look under your carpet first. Take your plastic Sill step out and have a look if you've got the electrical plug there. You may be lucky. You may have the plug, and you may better. Right, but failing that, if you can't go for illuminated Range Rover, you do have a couple of other options. So we've got these, which are genuine accessories. Now, for some reason, and I know why, Land Rover don't just sell these inserts. Because I'm a bit confused why don't they just sell these inserts? But you'll notice they do a nice job, and then they're obviously not happy with just gluing them in. They think they want to get a really good bond. So you have to then remove your plastic and then put this bit, so you rip, well, this bit as it'll be out, and then you put that bit in, and you'll see it comes with all the mounting plugs all ready to go, which is cool. But there's a couple of, you have to be careful to get the right colour, because they do it, you've obviously got to get the colour. There's like a grey and a black, I think there's even another colour as well. So if you are going to change your Sill steps with a complete insert one, make sure you get the right colour plasticky bit to match your interior. Right, so that's the front door, all very well and good, but the Evoque has 4 doors, and at the back, we'll have a look at it on the car, you have a tread plate on the rear door, but it sort of looks like it should have something in it, and as far as I'm aware, and tell me if I'm wrong, Land Rover don't do anything. It's like they designed it for something to go, and again, it sits sort of sub-flush, it sits like, and there's a gap for something, but they don't offer anything. So we have designed and made a series of sticking Sill step covers, so you don't have to change your plastics, you don't have to take anything out. Now obviously, if you've got illuminated, I'd stick with the illuminated because they are well cool. But if you haven't and you're looking for another option, these could be the job. So they have full double-sided thing on the back, and basically they are going to stick in there. And not only will you have the front ones, you will be able to insert the back ones too. You see, like so. Okay. Right, now we've made 3 designs. We had much debating in the office as to which design was best. And
they're all best.
They're all best.
Get all
they're
3.
All excellent. So we will see which one sells best as to which person, and we're going to remain nameless as to who's Ben, Judy, and me. I think all had a little chip in this. Right. So we've got the cityscape version, supposed to show leaving the city and going to the mountains. Do you like that, Tyler? See the
adventure,
and it sort of has a sort of very freehand style. This one's get in, let's go, which is sort of your car wanting you to take you on a journey. And this one's just and again, it's more similar to the Land Rover Union Jack, just subtle put in there. Right, now let's have a look. What should we got? Let's go and have a look at them in the car. There was something else I was going to mention, but it escapes me. Let's go and have a look at them in the car. So Julian's got the the light grey plastic here, not the black plastic, and that's the genuine Land Rover Union Jack one. And then, as there was no option available, that is the black one he's put in the back there, and you can see that all sits in there nicely. So there we go. Range Rover Evoque, Sill steps.
Options.
We'll get those for sale on the website. We'll put the link below. Have fun with that. Right, one other little thing I was going to mention. This black one we've designed purposefully with a gap here because you may be able to, or we may offer it, although it's going to be a bit tricky, but you could actually laser engrave. And if you laser engrave this, you can get a contrast. You burn through the black paint and get the under aluminium, and you can get some nice tricky effects. So we may offer some options on this where we laser engrave them. Obviously we can't put brand names or logos in there, but we're going to have a play with that. So you may well see in the future this design, but with some extra embellishment on it, which is something we're trying to do more of really, and then it allows a greater degree of personalisation. Right, let's crack on.